My beloved child, something has already shifted, and you felt it before you even pressed play. There's a quiet pull in your chest right now, a strange stillness, as if the world paused just long enough for this moment to reach you. Not by accident, not by chance. This message found you because it was meant to. Don't skip, because what you're about to hear, it doesn't come twice. There is a presence surrounding you right now, gentle, powerful, watchful. And within that presence, a message is forming, a message that has been waiting for the exact second your heart was ready to receive it. Pause for a moment. Why today? Why now? Why this exact title, this exact video, this exact feeling in your chest? Because something huge is waiting for you, and it has already begun. Listen closely. There are changes approaching your life, not small, not ordinary, but deep, undeniable shifts that will move things you thought were permanent. Things you believed would never change, will begin to transform in ways you didn't expect. But here's the part most people miss. These changes are not random. They are timed, perfectly timed. And you are standing right at the edge of it. Don't skip. Because the next few moments may explain feelings you've been unable to put into words. The restlessness, the sudden thoughts, the unexplained distance from certain people, the quiet urge to step back and observe instead of react. That wasn't confusion. That was preparation. Right now, there is an energy moving through your life. Clearing, shifting, rearranging. You may not see it fully yet, but you can feel it. Like something is being adjusted behind the scenes. Doors you tried to open, stayed closed. Paths you thought were right, suddenly felt heavy. People you trusted, started acting differently. And you asked yourself, what is happening to me? But what if I told you? Nothing is falling apart. It's being realigned. Something huge is waiting for you. And this is where the message becomes time-sensitive. Because not everyone will understand what's happening to you right now. Some will misread your silence. Some will question your distance. Some may even try to pull you back into the version of you that no longer fits. But you must not go back. Not this time. Don't skip. Because this moment, this exact phase of your life, is a doorway. And most people walk past it without even realizing it was open. But you didn't. You're here. Which means, you're ready. There is something else you need to hear. Something deeper. The changes coming are not just external. They will touch your thoughts, your emotions, your direction. You will start seeing things more clearly. You will begin to notice patterns that were hidden before. And suddenly, everything will start making sense. The delays, the silence, the waiting, all of it was guiding you to this exact turning point. Take a breath. Feel that again. That quiet certainty inside you. That whisper that says, stay, listen, this matters. Because it does. More than you realize. Something huge is waiting for you. And it's closer than it appears. But here's the truth most people aren't ready to hear. Before something powerful enters your life, something else must leave. Not as loss, but as release. And if you felt things slipping away recently, if certain connections, situations, or plans have slowly faded, that wasn't a mistake. That was space being created. For something aligned. For something meant. For something that will not confuse you, drain you, or leave you questioning your worth. You are being guided, step by step, even in the moments you feel unsure. Even in the silence. Even in the waiting. Especially in the waiting. Don't skip. Because the next part of this message will reveal what these changes are leading toward. And why you had to go through everything you've faced until now. Stay till the end. Because what's coming next may change the way you see your entire journey. Before you even realized it, something started aligning behind the scenes. Not loudly, not dramatically, quietly, precisely, like pieces of a puzzle moving into place while you were busy trying to understand why nothing made sense. And right here, right now, you're beginning to see the edges of that picture. Don't skip, because what you're about to understand, most people never do. There is a moment in every life where everything begins to shift, not because of effort, not because of force, but because the timing finally matches the destiny. You have reached that moment. Yes, you. Think about it. Why have your thoughts been different lately? Why have you felt the urge to pull back, to observe more, to speak less, to question things you once accepted without hesitation? That is not random. That is awareness rising. And awareness always comes before transformation. Something huge is waiting for you. Listen carefully now, because this is where the message becomes deeper. The changes approaching your life are not just about situations, they are about identity. You are not stepping into something new. You are becoming someone new. And that shift, it changes everything. The way you see people, the way you respond to energy, the way you choose your path. Suddenly, things that once felt important won't feel the same anymore. And things you ignored before will start calling your attention. That is the shift. That is the sign. Don't skip, because missing this means missing the very moment your life begins to transform from the inside out. Now pause for a second. Close your eyes if you can. Feel your breath. There's a calm beneath everything, isn't there? A quiet knowing. Even if you can't explain it, that calm is not ordinary. It is guidance. It is presence. It is protection. And it has been with you longer than you think. But here's the part that will surprise you. The delay you once questioned was actually your greatest protection. Yes, the things that didn't work out, the plans that collapsed, the timing that never felt right, none of it was working against you. It was holding you back from stepping into something before you were fully ready. Because what's coming requires a different version of you. Stronger, clearer, more aligned. And now, you are becoming that version. Something huge is waiting for you. And there's more. Because this message is not just about change, it's about confirmation. You were chosen to feel this shift early. You were meant to notice what others overlook. That's why you felt different. That's why you couldn't fully connect with certain environments anymore. That's why your energy started pulling you away from things that once felt normal. You're not losing connection, you're outgrowing what no longer matches your path. Don't skip, because the next few seconds may answer a question you've been holding inside for a long time. You've been wondering, am I on the right path? Why does everything feel uncertain? Why do I feel like something is about to happen, but I can't see it yet? And here is your answer. You are exactly where you need to be, right at the threshold, right at the moment where everything begins to reveal itself, step by step. Not all at once, but enough to guide you forward. Stay till the end, because this part matters more than anything else. The changes coming into your life are not here to confuse you. They are here to clarify you. They will remove illusions. They will show you truth. They will align you with people and opportunities that feel natural, not forced. And when it happens, you won't need to question it. You'll feel it, deeply, clearly, without doubt. But remember this, you must trust the process before you fully see the outcome. That is the key, that is the test, and that is the doorway. Don't skip, because what comes next is not just a continuation, it's the moment where everything starts becoming real. Right when you thought you understood what was happening, everything begins to go deeper. Not louder, not chaotic, deeper. And that's where most people turn away. But you didn't. You're still here. Don't skip. Because what you're about to hear is the part that changes everything. There is a silent moment that comes before every major breakthrough. A moment where nothing looks different on the outside, but everything has already changed within. You are inside that moment right now. Yes, this exact phase you're living through, this confusion, this stillness, this strange calm mixed with anticipation, this is not the end of something. This is the beginning of alignment. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully, because this next truth is something most people never realize until it's too late. The reason things felt slow, the reason answers didn't come immediately, the reason doors stayed closed, was not because you were being denied. It was because you were being positioned. Positioned for something precise, something intentional, something that requires perfect timing. And now, that timing is arriving. Don't skip, because the next part may unlock something inside you that you've been trying to understand for a long time. Think back. All the moments you doubted yourself, all the nights you questioned your path, all the times you felt like you were moving without direction. What if none of that was wasted? What if every single step, even the uncertain ones, were guiding you toward this exact shift? Because they were. Nothing was random. Nothing was accidental. Everything was leading here. And here's the revelation: you are not waiting anymore. You are entering. Entering a phase where things begin to respond to you differently. Where opportunities don't feel forced. Where connections don't feel confusing. Where clarity replaces overthinking. But first, you must recognize it. You must be aware. Because when this shift fully unfolds, it won't announce itself loudly. It will feel natural. Almost too natural. And that's why many people miss it. But you won't. Because you're listening. Because you stayed. Because you didn't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Now feel this. There is a presence guiding you, not controlling, not forcing, but gently aligning things in your favor. You may not see the full picture yet, but pieces are already moving. People are being positioned. Situations are being prepared. Timing is being adjusted. And all of it is leading toward a moment where everything clicks. Stay till the end. Because this next part is the turning point. There will come a moment very soon, when something happens that feels small on the surface, but changes everything beneath it. A message, a conversation, a sudden realization, a decision you didn't expect to make. And in that moment, you will feel it. That quiet certainty. That inner voice saying, "This is it." Not loud, not overwhelming, just clear and undeniable. Don't skip, because recognizing that moment is what separates confusion from clarity. But here's the final truth you need to understand right now. You are not becoming someone else. You are returning to who you were always meant to be. Before doubt, before fear, before distraction. And that version of you is powerful, focused, aligned, and ready. Something huge is waiting for you, not somewhere far away, not in some distant future, but right ahead of you, closer than you think, closer than it has ever been. So stay aware, stay present, stay open, because what's coming next will not just change your situation, it will change the way you see everything. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. Just when everything begins to feel clear, the final layer reveals itself. Not in noise, not in urgency, but in a quiet, undeniable realization that something has already changed within you, permanently. And this is where everything becomes real. Don't skip, because what you're about to understand now is the reason this message had to reach you at this exact moment. There is a turning point in every journey that cannot be reversed. A moment where you don't go back, not because you can't, but because you no longer want to. You have reached that point. Look at yourself. Not the surface, but deeper. The way you think now, it's different. The way you feel energy, it's sharper. The way you sense what belongs and what doesn't, it's clearer than ever. That is not coincidence. That is awakening into alignment. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen, very closely. Because this is the message that was time sensitive. The shift you are entering will bring something into your life that feels almost unreal in its timing. Something you once imagined, something you quietly hoped for, something you thought was far away, will begin to move toward you. Not slowly, not uncertainly, but directly. And when it happens, you will remember this exact moment, this exact video, this exact feeling, and it will all make sense. Don't skip, because recognizing this moment is what allows you to fully receive what's coming. But here's what most people don't realize. When something aligned enters your life, it doesn't bring confusion. It brings clarity. It doesn't drain your energy. It strengthens it. It doesn't make you question yourself. It reminds you who you are. And that's how you will know. That's how you will recognize it. That's how you will feel it. Stay till the end. Because this final part is where everything connects. There was a reason things didn't happen earlier. There was a reason certain paths closed. There was a reason you had to wait, even when it felt difficult. Because what is coming requires the version of you that exists now, not the version you were before. And now, you are ready. Completely ready. Feel that again. That quiet confidence building inside you. That sense of, something is about to happen. That is not imagination. That is awareness. And awareness always comes before manifestation. Something huge is waiting for you. Now this is important. Because this is where you step into your role. Not as someone waiting, but as someone receiving. There is nothing you need to chase. Nothing you need to force. Only something you need to recognize and accept. And when it appears, you must not doubt it. You must not hesitate. You must trust what you feel. Don't skip. Because this moment, this exact phase, is rare. And it does not repeat the same way twice. And now, as everything settles into place, there is one final truth you need to carry with you. You were never behind. You were never lost. You were never off your path. You were being prepared for this exact alignment. For this exact moment. For this exact shift. Something huge is waiting for you. And now, you are no longer approaching it. You are stepping into it. Right now. In this moment. As you listen, as you feel, as you understand. Stay aware. Stay present. Stay open. Because what comes next will not just change your life. It will reveal the life that was always meant for you.